just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Tyler Holton. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. That's hard hit on the line. Meadows makes the grab. One away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. One thing these players do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to because hitters are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners because these hitters know what to do when runners are on.
And that's outside of this ball 4, and he's on base. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And there's the strike. One of my favorite stats all time. 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Outside, and it's 2-2. In the air, right field. Perez on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swanson digs in. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The shortstop takes the ball. Tucker off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. The Tigers coming up, no score. And we're back. And pitching here today, Jameson Taillon. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Fouled off down the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering upstairs. The pitch. Headed down the line. Suzuki running hard for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting forward.
Here's Riley Green.
Fielder, Riley Green.
That one misses. Ball 3.
3-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Half under it. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers leave one, scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. The 1-2. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Nico Horner. Ripped on a line. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting 7th, first baseman Michael Busch.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Line to left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Next one off the plate inside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That one is absolutely belted. And no one can run it down. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Reese McGuire. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Detroit, now here is Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Next pitch is outside. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting 6, right fielder, Winsel Perez.
Winsel Perez up now for the Tigers. Next offering upstairs. The other way, Shaw. The throw to first, 2 down.
Batting 7, third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry getting ready to hit. McKinstry really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Two out, space is empty. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Horner tosses to first, and that is that. Down in order go the Tigers. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ian Happ up to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a foul out of play. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. Tigers bullpen with some action. Will Vest getting ready to go. Brisky also getting ready. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. And there's a ball.
2-1.
One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Now fly ball to right center. Meadows puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, right
and next for the Cubs, Seiya
Suzuki.
Suzuki. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they lead it 1-0. second Comerica
Leading
Park.
off
Now,
for the
Jake
Tigers,
Rogers.
catcher Jake Rogers.
Hard hit, but right at him in left.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying
Batting
run
ninth,
on base,
shortstop,
maybe even
Trey
extra bases.
Sweeney.
No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Trey Sweeney will hit next. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Down the left field line, should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So the tying run in scoring position now. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Pitch misses there. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
So the tying run at second spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. There's a strike up high. 1 and 2.
2 strike.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Daniel Palencia up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Brazier warming up as well. The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 1 and the Tigers nothing.
Now pitching
Welcome
for
back,
the Tigers.
and now on the mound to start the 4th, Will
Number
Vest.
19.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Dansby Swanson digs in now. Got him swinging, and 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
So
Pete
up now
Crow
for Chicago,
Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Oh. 3-2.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. That one felt good, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line. But good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
So here's Horner now. That's in there. That's a little bit low. On the ground to third. Nice grab. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Two down, bases empty. Michael Busch, the next to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, third baseman.
So up
Matt
next,
Shaw.
Matt Shaw. 2-1 now. And that one fouled off. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back.
Leading
Now
off
it's the
for
DH,
Tigers,
Kerry
designated
Carpenter.
hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. And that one missing low.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And that one a little below the knees, and a count 2-1. That one fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it remains 2-2. That one missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball 4.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that'll
Now
bring the
batting,
tying
first
run to the
baseman,
plate.
Spencer
Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
He goes down looking. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Wenzel Perez. Next pitch is downstairs. Late with the swing there.
2-2.
Well struck right field. Suzuki going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cubs 2 and the Tigers nothing.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Johnny Brebbia.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
The batter now is Reese McGuire.
Catcher, Reese McGuire.
Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Man, that slider bearing it in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Meadows hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Next offering upstairs.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Nothing happening there for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the inning. Down the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
That's a ball.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One up, one down.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Rogers.
And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. One down, base is empty.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That's all for Jamison Taillon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to their closer, Daniel Palencia.
Well, the best
Now
relievers
pitching for
love the
Chicago,
opportunity to come in and
number
protect a tight
48,
lead late in the ball
Daniel
game. Some of them are
Palencia.
just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike 2. And that one is lifted in the air. Pat sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
So it's their last chance in this one. And next up for the Tigers, Parker Meadows. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays.